Good morning. It is 10:45 on our second sea day. We left Jamaica a couple hours late because of real strong wind. I heard something kind of make a thud while we were sleeping, but I didn't know what it was, and I figured it was a hanger because see how they kind of are shaky? Well, no, it was in our bathroom. Let me show you. That's in our sink. And it was up there. So I don't know if that's a fan or what, but yeah, that's how much the ship's moving. It just fell out. So we're on our way to the coffee stand.
I'm telling myself that none of that looks as good as it is.
The strawberry pound cakes look really good.
I know, that's what I thought too.
I'm gonna try a butter pecan iced latte. That sounds so good. And then tomorrow I'm gonna do the honey lavender.
All right. And I don't know if you heard that cappuccino's double shot.
It's always double shot.
Oh, good.
We use the double shot all the time.
This is really good. There's quite a line for coffee, so we're a bit late. But we're gonna go to the Princess Theater now and see the performance they have. And I think it's followed by a tour. Not sure we'll do that part. We're 15 minutes late, so let's see if there's any seating or if it's over.
Now we want to take you a little bit behind the scenes now.
This is our backstage area. So the entrance is on deck 6, so on your left is where we'll come through. This is basically our second home. We spend a lot of time in here. We have a tiny little laundry that we use. That's where we maintain all our costumes. It's our responsibility to wash everything, iron, steam. So that little room is what we use. And this is our little backstage area. And on our right, we have this really awesome rack that we have. And I went backstage today to count. It was 1,545 spots for costumes. And those costumes all go up 3 decks, so it's quite huge. And they're just the smaller costumes. Our second level of the dressing room is where all the big gowns and the Lady Gaga costumes you saw the other night are kept. So this is what it looks like when we're backstage. This is for our upcoming show, Bravo. So all the male and female dancers are down here. And it gets very tight. And we use this space to warm up, to stretch as well, as you can see. And then upstairs, this is our second level of the dressing room. We have 3 levels. This is where a lot of the big costumes are kept, as I said just before, that are too heavy for the rack. And if you go straight through here, this is where our singers are. We call it the little treehouse dressing room. And this is their little area that they can do their vocal warm-ups in there, so they don't have to be annoying the dancers downstairs.
They're all divas, so we keep them separate.
Very informative, thank you.
So the show ended up being an hour, so we missed the first 15 minutes, but we still got to see a lot of really cool backscene footage and stuff like that. They are going to do Deal or No Deal in here in an hour. It's really rocky. I don't think we want to be up on the pool deck because even down here on deck 7, it's pretty...
Close the rules.
Yeah, I would be surprised if they keep the pools open with how much we're moving. The cruise director just made a joke that he thought we've hit a few whales. Came in to film Churchill Lounge while it's closed. And we're walking through. We came down 2 decks to get to International Cafe. And they have an art auction starting at 1, so a lot of the pieces are plucked. Actually, it starts at 12:30. Maybe we should go there because it's a rapid... They said it's like a rapid auction or something. Let me look at this Romero burrito.
The name Picasso is synonymous.
I like the heart with the glitter. It is actually glitter. I don't know how well that's gonna last, but...
We are expecting to get a little bit less wind and less movement. So, ladies and gentlemen, during this weather, because of this weather condition, the river will rolling and pitching lightly. Although we have our stabilizers extended, there still could be some movement around the ship. And when you're going around, please walk carefully. And if there is a handrails, please use them. particularly in the staircase and the corridors.
John got a large drip coffee, which they didn't have any cream out for. Do you know who has cream in their room? We do. So we're gonna open one of our 2 full bottles of cream and make his coffee what he wants. And then he got a quiche, which is a different type of quiche than the other day, and a brie sandwich toasted. Oh, it has nuts in it. I'm not hungry, so I'm passing on lunch for now. Like I said on day 1, I don't want to talk down the medallion, but we're having issues with it more than once a day. And I've been talking to the same girl at guest services, and I finally started apologizing to her. Like, I'm sorry to keep having to chat with you. And especially just like when we were on the Royal Caribbean ship over something that is so minuscule, like we're talking about a 10% discount on a $9 charge on Royal. And here I saw a $4 charge on my account from a bar. Well, we went on our excursion yesterday. We came back, went to the pizza, and came to our room, didn't leave again. We did not go to a bar. And what is a $4 charge? The first day we ordered Diet Cokes at the movie and they never came. So I had to go to the guest services and have him remove it. Then on the first day, the menu said that the elite drinks were $6.50, which is what they've always been. Well, I guess they upped their pricing across the board the day we got on the ship, but they didn't update their menus. So they were trying to tell me, no, the drinks are $8 each. This is $1.50 per drink and we had 3. But we're talking about $4.50 I had to go to guest services to talk about. That is annoying. Not only because I don't like to be penny pinching, but it's also a waste of my time. And as these things happen repeatedly, it's like very frustrating to me. And I'm sure this chick is sick of talking to me, but I'm gonna go and nitpick about every mischarge that they give me because they need to not be doing that. The gratuities are supposed to be $14.50 per person per day. Our travel summary says that. Well, they started billing my account $16 per person per day. Again, it's $1.50. But on principle, I'm not gonna let that slide. And then over the course of a 10-day cruise, that's a $30 difference in our overall budget. I start a chat with her and say, hey, why is this $16, not $14.50? Please adjust it. And she's like, oh, we changed as of the day you boarded, gratuities went up to $16 per person per day. I said, no, you can either do a one-time $30 adjustment on our gratuities, or you can make it charge $14.50 per day. I don't care, whichever's easier, but we're not paying $16. I'm sorry. I looked it up after talking to her and I see that Princess made like a general announcement about what the line would be doing, but they did not notify us as customers or change our documentation to say that the contract price changed. I'm a rule follower, John calls me, and I expect the businesses I deal with to be rule followers. If that's what we agreed on as the price, that's the price. Don't go and try to change it and then expect me not to mention it or notice that you are charging me $30 more over the course of my cruise. It's stupid, small amounts of money. It's the principle of it. So anyway, now I'm really wondering, is my account going to be flagged as one of those people who didn't sign up for the full gratuities? So when I tip cash, which we do every time somebody gives room service, or if they're, just throughout our cruise, we'll be tipping people cash. In the sanctuary, we're going to tip our people. Are they going to have to turn in that cash and share it among the rest of the crew because we've cut $1.50 off of our gratuities per day? So we had a $4 charge on my account for yesterday. So I start messaging Parwisana, I think her name is, and I said, we didn't go to a bar, please take that off. She said, well, that charges for coffee and cones, which is where we stopped for coffee yesterday morning before we went on our excursion and used 2 coffees from the coffee package that we bought pre-cruise. John is the one who ordered. I was not a part of that transaction, so why it showed up on my account, I have no idea. But I said, John ordered 2 coffees with our coffee package. And she replied, so you didn't buy any ice cream? No, it was 8 a.m. I tried to lighten it up and said, we're chubby, but 8 a.m. is too early for ice cream even for us. 20 minutes later, I don't know. I mean, it could have been her going to check the video footage because I've had so many conversations with her at this point. She probably thinks I'm just a liar and trying to get all this stuff for free. But whatever she did, she must have confirmed we didn't buy ice cream and said she'll take the $4 off. The last penny pinching thing, which I've been debating bringing up, because it is, again, only $2.95, but it's on principle. So on the first night, John was still up at the Movies Under the Stars, and I went to the casino. I think I was trying to get my free play or something. I went to the casino, and when I came out, they were taking the welcome aboard flags off of the banisters and everything. So I stood there at the martini bar watching, and the bartender was talking to all the people at the bar, and one lady asked, like, what if I get over 15 drinks for the day and I still want another one? Would I be able to buy it? And he said, if you're willing to pay full price. And I got in the conversation at that point, and I said, oh, so I thought it was an actual limit of 15 drinks per day. I didn't know you could actually pay and have another drink. He said, yeah, as long as you pay full price. So that was the only conversation I had with him. And then I stood there watching them take the flags down. And a couple minutes later, he pulled out a water bottle and placed it in front of me. And I was like, oh, thank you. Is that for me? And he was like, yeah. I texted John. I said, wow, I think I met a really cool bartender. He just gave me a bottle of water. I thought he was just being nice. And I know that the bartenders have some discretion to do that. So I thought, cool, this guy is awesome. Gave me a water bottle. I didn't have a receipt given to me, nothing. So I even waited. He was serving somebody else, and before I left, I waited for him to finish so I could hold up the water bottle and say, thanks so much, and walked away. The next day, there was a $2.95 charge on my account from that bar, as if I had requested to buy that water bottle. Do the bartenders have discretion to decide I should have a water bottle and bill me for one? I don't want to go complain about it. It's so stupid. And I did have the water bottle, but I didn't ask for it. And I thought he was giving it to me as a gesture of kindness. I don't know.
Well, you're obviously there waiting. So if someone gives you a water bottle, it's like, hey, here, have it, whatever. And it changes the dynamic from saying, oh, no, thank you. And them saying, no, it is free of charge. This is not a charge. Yes, this is free of charge. Thank you. And so it messes up the whole dynamic.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just, of all the random charges, that one actually bothers me.
I think someone else probably asked for a bottle of water and he got it scrambled, and then
but he gave it to me
and charged you for it. Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so all of this has been over about, I don't know, like $12 worth of crap. And I've now had 6 conversations with guest services, and I feel like an a-hole. I really don't like to be a complainer, and I'm being forced to because of these phantom charges that are showing up on my account, which make me feel like they are suspicious of me trying to pull one over. I found the perfect seats here. There's a space like this on each side. There are no seats all the way to here.
Yesterday in Jamaica, some people say he came on his Ferrari, others say he came by a private jet. Some say he scuba dived underneath the ship and crawled up the side. Others say he landed on the bow in his private helicopter. All we know is he's on board. We found our first contestant. Welcome down, Laura C. Come on down, Laura. Where are you from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. I love it. That's where all my exes are actually from. Hey, you all live in Texas. And what do you do when you're back in Texas, Laura?
I'm retired.
Oh, nice. What do you do before you're retired?
I was in banking.
In banking? Oh, perfect. But in the first round, we have 5 cases to open. So, Laura, choose your first case.
9.
Case number 9. $1. Yes, that's a great start. Give her a cheer.
3.
$2.50. First big amount, but it's okay.
14.
Oh, another big amount. One more case. What are you going to go for?
2.
Case number 2. Come on. $10. Yes, that's a good end to the round. Not a bad round. Good evening, Mr. Banker. Okay, Banker says, good afternoon. He says, how are you doing?
Fine.
He says, good luck, you'll need it. Bit of a joker he is. Looks quite serious. Gonna make your first offer. He's gonna reflect. He lost a couple of big amounts. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
No deal. We're gonna play on. I think we got a couple more rounds in here, definitely. 4 cases to open now, Laura. What are you gonna go with first?
16.
$30. Nice, nice. You know those songs, and there's all those like songs. It's like You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine. It's a bit creepy, really, when you think about it. She's 16 years old, the girl. 3 more cases. I'm hoping it's a similar age. What are you going to go for next?
Number 8.
Case number 8. 8 is my lucky number. I was born on the 8th. It's actually my birthday soon in March. In the year 88, I'm also shaped like a figure 8. I'm like a snowman. Let's have a look at case number 8. Give me that 50 cents. Come on. Oh! I'm like a sidekick. I shot myself sometimes. That was impressive. I promise you, I have no idea where any of these amounts are. I genuinely don't.
19.
19. Oh no! It's $1,000! Oh, ouch. There's $118 right now if you choose to deal. If you choose to play on, it's 3 more cases, and then we see where we stand. Your husband's called Rick. What do you think right now, Rick? She can do what she wants to. Yeah, he is a smart man, never said that.
No deal.
It's a no deal, we're gonna play on, I think. What do we think out there? Deal or no deal? What about your friends and your husband back there? What are you guys thinking? Rick? Rick isn't brave enough to make any choice whatsoever. $126, Laura. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
No deal. She's a lady that knows what she wants. All right. It is your game, though, Laura. Only you can choose.
7.
7. Come on. $100. That's okay. That's one of the lowest out of all. 1 more case.
1.
Come on. Let the audience be right. No! Oh, no. That was the last case you wanted to open. That's not very nice. Listen, Mr. Banker, I've got a couple of questions for you, actually. First question, Mr. Banker, is what's got small balls and hangs down? No, it's a bat. Second question, what's got big balls and hangs up? All right, so start with him. We're not messing about that anymore. I don't know if I can say that. Not a nice guy. You can use that when you get home. $60.
Oh,
60.
Go for it.
US.
No deal.
No deal. We're playing on. Come on, let's at least get that 125.
10.
I like how you say. How do you say it in Texas?
10.
10. I like it. 10. All right, let's open case 10. I'm practicing my accents. Yeah! $90. Oh, that's pretty tempting, to be honest. Deal or no deal? Good deal. We're taking the $90. All right. At this point in the game, I would have given you the option to keep case 18 and win what's in that one, or to swap it and win what is in case 4. What would you have done? Kept or swapped?
I would have kept.
You'd kept case 18, so let's find out what you would have taken away. Was it the right decision? Let's open case 4. Inside case 4 is $75. If you'd have played on, you'd have got the 125, but it's not a huge amount of difference. You still take $90. It's not bad. Give her a big round of applause. Well done. Thank you very much, Laura. Let's keep that trend going. 50 cents. Case 17. $50. That's close enough. That'll do. Case 20. 1 penny. Oh! $209.
No deal.
4 for Lenore. 1 penny. $40. Okay, that's okay.
12.
12. 50 cents. In the next round, I'll ask you to only open 1 case. After that, we'll have another offer, and if you choose continue, same as last time, keep or swap. Deal or no deal?
Deal.
Deal.
It's a deal! We got $300, and the deal is in there! At this point, I'd have asked you to open 1 case. What would you have opened?
8.
8. That's my lucky number. Let's open case number 8. It's a penny.
Oh.
Then you would have had the option to keep or swap. Would you have kept case 5 or would you have swapped for case 19?
I would have kept it.
I really want to see the $1,000 in the 19 because that means that you made the right decision.
Oh my God.
You had the $1,000 $1,000 in your case. You chose it. It was your dad's case.
Okay, we left Deal or No Deal, and the poor lady, Lenore, had chosen the $1,000 case, but settled on $300. So she ended up losing $700. But John's medallion app is still not working, so we're gonna stop there and see if they can fix it. And then there is a seminar going on about like the best 4 cruise ships to sail on, and then some other stuff like indoors. I really don't want to be outside. It's just too windy. John's watching a violinist, I think. So let's see. Then we're gonna go get his medallion fixed. I used some of our mini bar to make gin and Mio drinks. We're going to find lunch in the buffet or at the pizzeria. We went through the buffet. John got a couple sandwich. I don't know if that's chicken or fish. And then fajita meat and a rib. And he made himself a taco. I grabbed 1 tortilla, and then they had these really nicely seasoned chips, which I topped with some fajita meat, cheese, and guacamole, cilantro that they had out. Thank you, Princess. Always have a bowl of cilantro on a Mexican meal. Sour cream. Then I'm trying their bacchanal. I don't think bacchanal is the word, but I only know that. That's the closest word I know to it. Shell pasta. And it is rocking and rolling. It's 84 degrees out, and we have not stepped foot off or into the main weather yet today. So after we have lunch, then we'll step out and see what it's like at the aft. If the pool is available, maybe we'll grab some seats and sit out there. This is a much heavier lunch than we had yesterday, so I don't know that we'll be hungry at 5 o'clock when we have dinner. However, we do have a reservation at the Palm Dining Room where we ate the other night, and we really liked our waitress and our table. So we're maybe gonna go down there and ask if there's any way to reserve the space at table 10 that we had for 5 o'clock. And if so, we'll go down there and we'll have a light dinner and call it a night for that. Yeah, I wish they would just bring back traditional dining. My previous Panama Canal cruise was absolutely made by the dining experience that I had because I met a lady named Beverly. Well, we stopped in the buffet and had a nice lunch. Then we went to the aft and we're watching just gorgeous wake view. We thought maybe we would come to the Midway pools and see if anything was open, and it is totally packed here. But we're having some coffee, and I realized I think that the captain's party may be tonight. So we need to go to our cabin and check. I know that it's a smart casual or not formal, so that would make sense to be tonight. We're definitely not going to be going to the main dining room at 5 because that was too big of a lunch. So. There's an elevator. We're inside on deck 15 and there's wind in front of the elevators. Something is open that shouldn't be, John said. We actually forgot to go by the medallion people and do that on our way to our room last time, so we're gonna go there now. But yeah, we walked in from deck 15 and I'm like, wow, this feels really nice. I haven't seen that much wind since you like open your balcony door and you have your cabin door open at the same time. That's how windy it is. It's pretty bad. Well, it is 6:20 and the most traveled passengers party is in 25 minutes. I think it's at Club Fusion. We're gonna get ourselves together. I just did my nails because I meant to do them the day before the cruise, but fell asleep because we woke up so early for our flight. So anyway, now like day 3 of the cruise, I finally got around to it. These events have become very rapid fire. It's like you walk in, you get a cocktail, you sit down, they introduce the 3 most traveled, and then they tell you, have a nice night, and usher you out. And sometimes they'll even come over the intercom and say, we're preparing this area for the next event. Please see your way out immediately. It's like, wow.
She doesn't sing. She doesn't sing. She never sings.
By the way, you must come and see 8:30 this evening, this wonderful band accompanied by our orchestra. They're going to be doing a tribute to Tina Turner and Lionel Richie right in here a little later this evening, not to be missed. Well, first and foremost, a very good evening. Hello. Hello. Hello, a warm welcome here to your Captain's Circle party, a party, as I'm sure you've been to many of, you know.
Well, the night is finally here, so let's go through some numbers. We have a total of 2,917 guests on board, of which 1,149 guests are blue medallions. So that means that they are coming to Princess for the very first time. 1,125 of them are gold and ruby. So that means that they are coming back to Princess. And platinum members, we have 451 platinum members. And elite members, we have 192 elite members. Woo! The Master of Caribbean Princess, Captain Osran Morelic.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really glad to see so many loyal guests here. We are proud of, and thank you very much for coming back again and again. So tomorrow, Cartagena. However, I have some not a good news for tonight. If you are feeling rocky, the weather will be deteriorate tonight as well. So a little bit more sea and more swell, more wind until very arrival by the pilot station 5:30 in the morning. We may have some less wind. So if you are going around tonight, please be careful. Cartagena tomorrow, and then after Panama Canal, obviously, which is the highlight of this cruise, and we are going to these new Neo-Panama locks. We are going without using the locos. If you haven't been before through the old Panama Canal, they are using the mules or locomotives, how they call them. This one, we are just going to attach the tugboats forward and aft, but we are using our control, our engines, and we are basically managing the ship throughout all the way through the canal. It's about 6 o'clock or ish. It depends on Panama Canal Authority. Sometimes they tell us, okay, can you increase the speed and come earlier? Okay, so we come earlier. Sometimes they call us to come a little bit later. It really depends on the traffic, and priority is always to the LNG gas carriers. And we are the second on priority list, so hopefully on the Panama Canal there we are going to get good timing.
The 3 most traveled guests we have on board this cruise. 2 of them, they couldn't make it to the party, but we have present tonight the most traveled guest, the number 1. So let's start with most traveled guest, number 3, with 430 days at sea, from Utah, Mr. and Mrs. Margell. Most travel guest number 3 with 433 days at sea, from Michigan, Mrs. Lee Ann. And present with us tonight, I would like to welcome to the stage our most travel guest number 1 with 751 days at sea, from Montreal, Mr. Gregory Ringal. Captain Osran, officers and every teammate on board the Caribbean Princess, we thank you for coming out tonight and of course for your loyalty and for cruising with Princess time and time again. We do hope that you enjoy the special entertainment that we have planned for you tonight, and we'll see you out and about. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All I do is dream of you the whole night through. With the dawn, I still go on.
Let's see if any seats are available at Explorers Lounge. We think we might be okay at logo trivia, but we'll see.
Logo trivia. Do that.
Ooh. Wow. We're in Explorers Lounge and we showed up only 10 minutes prior to the beginning of logo trivia and actually got seats in the second row. I think because Alfred and Seymour are doing another show right now, we probably lucked out here. But one thing I really like about the new way they're doing things on Princess is that you're not required to have a team of 6 or more to play trivia. You can play trivia with your own couple.
Number 15, we have M&M's. Are you like me that you like a specific color and you don't eat the other ones?
No.
Oh, it's just
The same flavor.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just food
weird.
coloring.
I just like the chocolate ones, the brown ones, that's it.
They're all the same flavor.
Yeah?
Skittles have different flavors.
Weird, sorry. Number 16, we have Words.
Oh.
Life's good.
That's correct.
LG, yes.
That's what it stands for. It's life's good.
The TVs, yes. LG.
So how many
Life's
points
good.
do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Appliances, yeah. Now they've got fridges. Actually, I got fridges.
16 out of 20.
Let's celebrate. So give me a cheer, wave a whoop whoop if you got more than 3. 5, 8, 10, 12, 15, 17, 18. Oh, we stopped at 17. It's a tiebreaker.
All right. We got 16 out of 20 on trivia. And then they did a tiebreaker because everyone above us was at 17. We got 3 out of 3 on the tiebreakers. We would have won, but we were 1 point shy of even participating. They have no prizes anymore. You're coming here for the fun of it, I guess. And it is fun. Oh, I went to the cabin, so I missed 11 out of 20, and he had them all correct by the time I got back. Did you miss any of the first 11?
Yeah, Zoom.
Oh yeah, Zoom, because it was just a video camera. I wouldn't recognize that.
Too generic of a logo.
Yeah, the Zoom logo, right now it's not a camera, it's just the word Zoom. Apparently we missed Voice of the Ocean last night, but it is going on this evening, and that's the only other thing we really want to do.
Once again, this announcement is just to advise that we're gonna have a private event.
What about the Hatter event? We just came to Club Fusion for the second night of Voice of the Ocean, and they came on the intercom to say that it's reserved for a private event. We're gonna go to the aft and just sit and watch. So we're walking through the barbecue place It's very windy, very rocky seas, and they pretty much shut everything down hours ago. So we'll see. We should have our own little lounge chairs out here, and then we'll catch up with you in the morning.